If you're a dungeon master in Dungeons & Dragons, you may want to consider using a combat timer. I do in my games, but heads up, it's not for everybody and not for every table. Here are some reasons why you may not want to use a combat timer. If your players are very new and learning the game, it may cause them a lot more stress rather than actually be helpful. Still an excellent tool if you want to keep the flow of combat going very, very smoothly and you want to encourage your players to be absolutely ready on their turn and knowing what they're going to do with their movement and their action and their bonus action. It also might not be a good fit if your players are really sensitive to that type of pressure. The players at my table are all very experienced, they're all dungeon masters themselves, and they like the added pressure, the added tactical element of the combat timer. If you have an incredibly casual table or a beer and pretzels game, the combat timer may not be the right fit. Such a great tool for building intensity and making death more real and adding more realism and grit into your game. You might want to try a combat timer. It's a great fit for my table where we have in-depth emotional role-playing and very, very tactical characters. I think this is such a great tool. It might be a good fit for your table. If you run a very silly game and not a serious game, maybe not, but for my table, it's aces.